with precision. In a league where quarterbacks too often try to play hero ball, Goff plays the kind of steady, controlled game that keeps the Lions' offense rolling week after week. Of course, every quarterback needs weapons, and Detroit has quietly built one of the most dangerous skill groups in the NFL. Amon-Ra St. Brown has become the ultimate security blanket. Precise, relentless, and absolutely unshakable. He doesn't just catch passes, he imposes his will on defenders with route running so crisp that cornerbacks often look helpless. Then there's Jameson Williams, the speed threat who stretches defenses vertically and forces safeties to stay honest. Add in a strong tight end group and a punishing run game, and suddenly defenses are left playing a guessing game against this unit. When Detroit wants to grind you down, they pound the ball with Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. When they want to hit you over the top, Williams is there. When they need to move the chains, St. Brown delivers. It's not about one superstar, it's about having answers for every possible situation. But if you really want to understand why the Lions' offense is special, look at the offensive line. For years, Detroit watched its quarterbacks get destroyed behind weak fronts. Not anymore. Penei Sewell has become the face of this unit, a generational right tackle whose ferocity sets the tone for the entire team. Alongside him, the line has developed into one of the most feared groups in football. They don't just block, they bully. They dominate the trenches in a way that makes defensive coordinators adjust their game plans before kickoff. And in football, everything starts with the line. This is why Goff looks comfortable, why Gibbs finds running lanes, and why Detroit can dictate the pace of the game. The Lions' offensive line isn't just good, it's the foundation of their rise. Defensively, Detroit's identity has undergone just as dramatic of a transformation. For decades, the Lions' defense was soft. Bend, break, and then get laughed off the field. In 2025, that stigma is dead. Aiden Hutchinson has emerged as the heartbeat of this defense, a relentless pass rusher who doesn't just chase quarterbacks, but infects the entire unit with energy. His motor never stops, and that intensity has become contagious. Suddenly, the Lions' defense plays with the same fire Campbell preaches, swarming to the ball, finishing tackles, and playing with pride. Alongside Hutchinson, the Lions have built depth across the front seven, mixing in young players and veterans who fit the system perfectly. But what's maybe most underrated about this team is the growth in the secondary. For years, the Lions' defensive backs were the Achilles heel, giving up back-breaking plays that erased any progress the offense made. Now, Detroit has developed a secondary that plays with discipline and edge. Corners are aggressive,